Hello, everyone. This is a very unpredictable and unusual video. Of course, I'm aware of what's happening right now with the election and the very disappointing results. I'm just as devastated as much as you are. Trust me. But you've obviously read the title. Is that I'm not giving up, and neither should anyone else be. Because that's what they want from us. They want us to give up whatever we have, to either give them what they want or to have our own safety and liberty. And it shouldn't have to be that way. It really shouldn't, but... And I know it's not like the end of the world, but for 4 years living under a very extreme, radicalized, and right-wing government, it's going to be very hard for a lot of us. And I know no matter how hard we try to speak up and educate about those, some of those people are either going to be unaware or just not believe something like this would happen. But in the new year, it just might happen with whatever happens, I guess. But that's also why I'm making this video, to tell you to not give up. Just don't give up, no matter what happens or what this might do to all of us, or how people are affected by this negatively. Don't give up. Don't succumb to their beliefs. Don't surrender your identity, your life, and everything that you love to them. Never submit to them. Never succumb. I don't know what else to say. Because I'm still just as depressed and devastated about this whole thing as much as a lot of people are. But I also know how much this hurts people, and how much they're hurting or have already hurt themselves, to the point where, sadly, they're not with us, unfortunately. Because after this whole event happened, at the end of this election, over 2,000 of queer people have already took their own lives. So many lifelines and crisis lifelines, and the suicidal hotline has been severely overwhelmed to where they can't get to everyone. That's also why I want to ask anyone watching this that's having those thoughts to reach out to anyone that you trust, that you love, friends, family, maybe even your favorite celebrity, your YouTuber, streamer, rapper, whoever, or even me through Twitter, Blue Sky. I'm not really that brave to open up my Discord yet, especially so early on. But I don't know how much words of comfort I can give, but the most amount I can give is don't give up, is to keep on going and being yourselves. And I'm not going to change myself after this. It may affect some things that we view or see or receive or whatever else, but that's not going to make me stop. And that's not going to make the rest of us stop. And neither should you. So please reach out to anyone. Echo your cries and fears in hate to, well, not to anyone, but just to a comfortable place. Tell your friends and family as well, IRL, online, wherever. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how this affects all of us. Let the world be known of that. But also let the world be known that we're worth so much more than what these radicalizing politicians and right-wing grifters say about us. Because we are worth much more than that. In just simply existing is enough to prove them wrong. Is enough to prove them that we're not backing down. I'm still trying to collect the words and thoughts. Still just blown away from this. It almost does seem unbelievable, like a really bad nightmare. But I want you to be very close with your loved ones right now. The ones that you know that can trust you for being yourself. Whether that you being a minority, a person of color, or queer, both. I am, of course, one of those safe spaces. And there are many you can find too. And you have so much opportunity to make your own as well. Now, the entire right-wing legislation may not be entirely for America, but there are some places that allow freedom and equity for those that are different, that are queer or of color. And there are lifelines in people building communities, starting protests, and any sort of way to fight back against this, and to echo their voice and the cries of several people that we're not backing down, and that we're still going to be living, that we're still going to be okay, because we are. We can't give up in a dire time like this. I know it hasn't been officially been made yet, but yes, Trump is in the lead, but we can only hope for a miracle at any point of any given time. He may not listen to our words, but we know that we can continue to fight. And that's what this country is built upon, is revolution. This country, this nation was found by our fathers that revolutionized against imperialism for a better country for all of us. They didn't fight for this. They fought for all of us to live how we want to live. And we're going to prove these guys wrong. Because we're not going back. None of us can be forced to love who we should love, or into whatever religion or whatever else they're going to do. We can't let them do that. I want you to reach out to anyone. Reach out to me if you need to. In these times where we're all devastated, sad, and filled with melancholy, where we need to cry, get angry, whatever, there is always someone open. And I do have several hotlines in the description as well, if you feel the need to reach out. But just please know that it's not worth it to ever give up your life. Don't show them that you're weak. Show them that you're strong. It's okay to be weak at times, but we all need to be strong for each other. We all need to be safe for each other. Do whatever you can to be safe, to keep yourself strong. do whatever what it takes to survive. We shouldn't have to survive. We should just be alive and free in ourselves, but just know there's a better future. However long it takes, even if it takes 4 years. We can rise from ashes. We can rise from pain and being beaten down and from being set back. Especially with how this nation has fought for equality and injustice and fighting against injustice and trying to live how we want to live. We can do it. We can make a difference. We have fought the kings of old and broke them. Although we may not be able to do it right now and revolution may not be starting, but just know that us existing right now is enough to push back. Another thing I want to say is thank you for 200 subscribers. I did my last stream where I played a couple games, where I played Kindergarten. I might upload a video of that soon, but excuse me. I might upload the VOD of that soon. I don't know when, but I think we all deserve a break for ourselves. We all deserve a time to breathe and collect ourselves. But I want to thank you all for 200 subscribers. I want to thank you all, especially the very few of you that have sent kind messages my way, that have given me attention, that have, supported me. I want to thank you all. And I'm glad I was able to make a change for some of you, to give you comfort, enlighten you, entertain you, make you laugh, or whatever, even if it's just a few numbers. And even I received the recent comments saying about how they found comfort in my videos because they get to be who they want to be without fearing any judgment. And that's what I wanted out of those videos that I made. Not to just entertain or to just educate. And I do try my best on that. But to give hope for some of those people. And that's what I'm trying my best to do right now. It's to hold on hope. We have to keep hope alive, guys. So please, don't give up. Your loved ones, your friends are still there. I'll be fine. And please, reach out to anyone, reach out to me, reach out to your friends, family. Know that no matter what government gets placed in front of us, they can never separate your love or who you love. No one has the right to that. Remember that. Take care of yourselves. Don't worry about anything. You will be okay. You will wake up tomorrow and still be fine. And I want you to hold on to that.